era-defining fight certainly will enhance the legacy of two of the best fighters walking on planet Earth right now, as well as history being made. First time in this four-belt era, we will have an undisputed welterweight champion of the world, and we can dub him without question as the pound-for-pound king of boxing. July 29th, this Saturday, right here, T-Mobile Arena, produced by Showtime Pay-Per-View, brought to you by Premier Boxing Champions, being promoted by Man Down Promotions, TBC Promotions, and TGB Promotions. It's being brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Again, action so good, why bet on boxing anywhere else? O'Reilly Auto Parts, the ultimate one-stop shop for all your automotive supplies, everything for your vehicle in one convenient place. That's O'Reilly Auto Parts. Brought to you by the new R-rated comedy Strays, comes your way in theaters August 18th. And The Legend of Dracula is born, the last voyage of the Demeter, in theaters beginning August 11th. 4-fight pay-per-view card, special start time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific time. You can stream it here in the US, showtime.com/PPV via the Showtime app. Tickets, extremely limited. Purchase AXS.com. You can also purchase some closed circuit tickets. Watch the event at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. They are now on sale at AXS.com. Let's talk about this fight. We'll talk with these camps because we have undefeated, undisputed, unprecedented type of event. These main event fighters, combined record of 67-0, a combined 52 knockouts. Let me bring here to the podium one of the promoters of this fight. He's the president of TGB Promotions, Tom Brown.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Brian. Welcome, everyone. I got to tell you, I've been in this business now a little over 35 years, and I haven't been this pumped up in a long, long time for a fight. I mean, this is really spectacular. This is as good of a matchup as you can get. We've got the two best fighters in the world, both undefeated world champions, and I mean, both guys are just so damn talented. It's going to be an all-out war from start to finish. You know, when you look at the skills of such elite fighters and try to evaluate the fight, everything's just so equal. The speed, ring IQ, power, chin, jab, footwork, conditioning, trainers, everything's just so close between them. So I believe it's going to come down to who wants it more. That mental toughness and who can dig down the deepest. Who's got that heart of a champion, especially in the late rounds of an all-out war. Who can finish the strongest with everything at stake. But we know one thing. There will be a new, undisputed pound-for-pound champion on Saturday night. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Let me bring to the podium a man who will give you, of course, more details surrounding the fight, all the programming surrounding it, the televised PPV portion of the evening. I like to call him boxing's best friend. He is the president of Showtime Sports, Mr. Steven Espinoza.
Thank you, Brian. You know, when people ask me what I do, I usually say I'm in the event business. And it's not that I'm not proud to say I work in boxing, or I'm not proud to say I'm a TV executive. On the contrary, far from it. I'm very proud that Showtime, along with its partners PBC and TGB Promotions, have established themselves as the #1 industry leaders in boxing. But when people ask me that, I say I'm in the event business. And why is that? because we are in the business of helping create memorable events, and more specifically, once-in-a-lifetime experiences. And what is happening Saturday night is exactly that. It's not a fight, it's not a boxing match, it's not a television show. Calling it any of those things doesn't do it justice. No, Saturday night is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, all of it. The build-up, the rivalry, the stellar undercard, the atmosphere, the excitement, the adrenaline, the history, the legacy, whether you're in the arena or at home or watching with a group of people at a fight party, a fight of this magnitude with these stakes is an experience, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You know, this past Sunday, before I came to Vegas, I was back in New York. I went to the Drake and 21 Savage concert. Great show, amazing performance, had a great time. But, and this is nothing against Drake or 21 Savage, they're on tour. They're performing 54 dates. You have 54 opportunities to see those performances. This right here, Spence versus Crawford for the Undisputed World Championship, is one night, once in a lifetime opportunity to say that you saw it live. One opportunity to be part of this rivalry, this excitement, one opportunity to be part of a once in a lifetime experience, one opportunity to witness history. The Showtime pay-per-view kicks off this Saturday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Streaming prelims, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Don't miss it.
Let me just say this. It's one thing when you go to your office, your position, you have a boss who is in the boardroom with power brokers. But it's another thing when you also have a boss who goes to Drake and 21 Savage. My man, Steven Espinosa, and you didn't call me either. But I still love you. Let me bring here now to the podium. And before I do that, let me acknowledge, and I saw him, the assistant trainer for Bud Crawford. Where's Esau Dieguez? I saw him out there. Want to acknowledge you, sir. Good to see you. But let me bring to the podium now. This man's the head trainer for the WBO, welterweight champion of the world. He is Brian Bomac McIntyre.
We're here now, y'all. Ain't nothing else to say. He can't hide no more. It's time to take care of business. Work time. Work time. Work time. Also, I want to give a shout out to Red Spikes. He's another assistant trainer. Where you at, Red? I see you. You and Sal. Where Bernie the boxer at? Yes, sir. It's time to go to work, y'all. You can't either. You can't either. You can't do shit. You can't do shit in the ring with him either.
Got it.
I promise you that.
Okay. All right. Let me bring here to the podium now. Before I do that, let me acknowledge from the Spence camp, I saw him, father of Errol Spence Jr. There he is, Errol Spence Sr. Good to see you. Coming to the podium now, 2022 Boxing Writers, 2022 Ring Magazine Trainer of the Year, Mr. Derrick James.
Well, you know, I'm going to piggyback off what he said, that there's no more talking, and there's nothing else they can say. And I just want to say, my chant is, it's time to eat. It's time to eat. And the reason why I say it's time to eat, because he hadn't missed a meal. It's time to eat. It's time to eat. It's time to twirl. It's time to make it happen. I'm tired of talking. Yeah. Hey, listen, hold your voice. Hold your voice. Hold your voice. Hold your voice, because y'all gonna get it. You can't talk, you can't fight, none of that. It's time to go. Showtime.
Coming to the podium. Oh, we're just getting started. Coming to the podium. Considered by many in this sport, #1 pound for pound fighter in the world. Since he's moved up to welterweight, he has stopped every opponent he's faced. That's 7 straight. In fact, he has the second longest active knockout streak in the sport of boxing among current world champions. 10 straight knockouts. Only Artur Beterbiev has more at 19. He is the former, undisputed, super lightweight champion of the world. He is the current WBO welterweight champion of the world. He is Terence Bud Crawford.
Get him, bud. I said get him. Keep that chip on his shoulder.
What's up, everybody? First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for blessing me with the opportunity to be here amongst each and every one of y'all. I'd like to bless everybody that has something to do with putting this event together. Y'all already know what time it is now. I'm ready. He ready. We're gonna have a fish fry come Saturday.
I heard you. You heard it.
But listen though. My family, Errol family, man, you gotta calm down, brother. Cause listen, man, things can get real sticky real quick, and then everybody would say, this is what we do every time we come out. This is what we do when we come out. Social media, my ass. Bro, listen, just like you talking, just like you doing all that talking, bro, it can turn deadly real quick, but on both sides. So why not support, listen, why not support your fighter? Support your fighter. You ain't got nothing wrong with that. Support your fighter. Y'all support y'all fighter. Let's come together, make this event a success, instead of everybody saying every time we get together, you know what I mean, it's always shooting and violence. That's what I want. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, but I'm probably older than you and been through way more than you. So, you know what I mean, I'm more mature. But, you know what I mean, I wish Errol and his people is the best. You know what I mean? What? Oh, shit. Hey, everybody know Team Crawford. Y'all know I get active. Let's go. It's done.
Coming to the podium. This man, just like Terence Bud Crawford, carries a big punch as well. They say the truth hurts. 78% knockout percentage. 6 of his last 7 opponents were former world champions. 3 of them, he took away their straps, thus dubbed it strap season. He's the unified WBC, IBF, WBA, welterweight champion of the world. He goes by the name, The Truth. Big Fish, man down, the biggest, put him in the dirt, grave digger, belt snatcher, Mr. Errol Spence Jr.
Y'all know what time it is, strap season, truth time. First of all, I'd like to thank my mother and father, because without them, I wouldn't be here. They blessed me with the resiliency to get through a lot of stuff in life. I'd like to thank everybody coming out here and supporting. Make sure y'all order Fight on Showtime pay-per-view. I guarantee you I'm gonna put on a great show and a great performance. Make sure you bring your season for Saturday night, because we're gonna have a crawfish boil. We're gonna boil his ass. And bring the hot sauce too. Bring the hot sauce too. You already know Bo Man got the season too. He gonna be right there with us after the fight.
Gentlemen, let's talk about the fight. That's why we're here. Derrick James, I'll start with you. You've already produced one undisputed champion. You're going for another. Can you give us some insight on what it takes to win fights like this of this magnitude, especially with so much on the line?
Well, it just takes a lot of fortitude, a lot of discipline, and a lot of focus. I think that I know for sure Errol has that, no different than Jamel or whatever. But tonight or tomorrow or Saturday night is his time. I mean, we waited. We made this happen. We took every belt. He just had to hold his title and fight nondescript opposition. We beat champions to get here. Listen. Why everybody got something to say? Everybody talking. You're not a fighter. You a fighter? Hey man, listen, man. Okay. What else? Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Brian,
hold it down. Don't worry about that.
You know, the interesting thing is, you've already produced an undisputed champ. Now you've had the opportunity to kind of make history and do it, and be the first male to do it in another weight division. You're going up against, obviously, a phenomenal fighter, and then also a trainer of the year. But if you're victorious on Saturday, what does that say about Brian Bomac McIntyre as a trainer?
Says he got 3 other people helping him.
It's funny, y'all, because come on, y'all, be quiet. It's funny, y'all, because ain't no more hiding. You can't hide no more, Derrick. We're gonna find out who the best man is. I respect you for what you have done in the game, but you ain't never went up against me or my staff.
That's the only thing been hiding.
So you remember something.
Tell me what I got.
We've been here before.
So
you trying to get there.
No.
All right?
Wait.
I can tell you how it is to be undisputed. You can't tell me shit. Sit back and watch this. Sit back and watch this. I promise you something.
Hey, man, listen, man. They got to make a new weight for you, super heavyweight. The fuck you talking about? We know
all that shit you talking don't mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing.
I can bump my guns at you, you can bump your guns at me, but at the end of the day, them 2 brothers got to get in the ring.
That's right.
All right, then, so shut the fuck up.
Yes, ma'am.
This is going to be one heck of a fight.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Now, let's get to the fighter.
Look, mama.
You know, EJ, no matter where I go, no matter where you guys go, they ask the same question. Who is going to win this fight? So I'll just ask you, Errol Spence Jr., can you tell everybody why Errol Spence will win Saturday night?
You asking bogus questions. I'm going to win because I'm the better fighter. I'm a better fighter. Physically, mentally, it doesn't matter. I'm more durable than him. Like I said, I'm going to break him down, and I'm going to break his will.
Bud Crawford, same question. Will you tell boxing public why Terence Bud Crawford will win Saturday night?
Everything about Terence Crawford is better than Errol Spence Jr. When you look at everything that I do in the ring, is better than Errol Spence Jr. So, you know what I mean, come fight night, I'll be proving each and every one of the doubters wrong once again that Terence Crawford is the best fighter in the world today. And that's just what it is. Not taking, you know, any credit away from Errol. He's a great fighter. He's good at what he do. But when you compare him to Terence Crawford, there's no comparison. I'm just a better fighter.
Errol, you told me even as an amateur, you had one goal, you had one dream, and that is to make history and be the first undisputed welterweight champion of the world, especially in this era. Floyd, Manny, neither one of those great fighters never accomplished it. You accomplished that and get a victory Saturday. What does this say about Errol Spence Jr.?
Well, I don't remember telling you that because my goal was to get some money, especially when I was in the amateurs. But me winning this, I mean, it means a lot. It definitely means a lot. It means that I am one of the greatest welterweights that ever lace up a pair of gloves.
Bud, we've already mentioned it. You win this fight. You join Clarissa Shields as the only fighters to become undisputed in 2 different weight divisions. You be the first male. You're victorious Saturday. What does that say about Terence Bud Crawford?
Like I said before, this is the Terence Bud Crawford era. You know, when you look at the body of work that I've done in each weight class that I've been in, you can't deny that this is my era. I never had a close fight. I never had a fight where people thought I lost. I never had a fight where I didn't look spectacular in. So, you know, given the body of work, and that's against every person that they put in front of me. So given the body of work and how long I've been doing it for, yeah, this is the Terence Crawford era since Floyd Mayweather retired and him and Andre Ward.
EJ, you can look at a fighter, you can look at him on video, you can go to their fights and watch them fight. But it's not until you get into the ring with somebody, you find out a lot about that fighter. What is Bud Crawford going to find out about Errol Spence Jr. that he hasn't seen on video or maybe didn't notice when he went to one of your fights? What's he going to find out about EJ on Saturday night?
And my skills are superior. Yeah, he's talented. You know, he got God-gifted abilities, but when we talk about skill set, we talk about what my coach teach. And that's why he is a trainer year, because what he teach, you know, he don't have fighter with just talented. He teach fundamentals. He teach sound basics. And that's what he's going to find out, that I do have great defense. I do have great offense. I do have great stamina. I have all the above. I just don't have talent.
Bud, same question. What's Errol Spence Jr. going to find out about Bud Crawford when he steps in the ring finally on Saturday night?
The same thing that everybody else find out. They're going to come in there and say, damn, I kind of underestimated this guy. On TV, he looks one way, but in the ring, I saw 3 of them. So, you know, it's all good. You know, he got the fundamentals. He got, you know, the durability. He got the stamina. He got the size. He's strong. He's the big bad wolf. You know, so come fight night, we're going to find out, you know, all that he say he is. He's going to have to show me.
Bud, this will be your 8th fighter at welterweight. 7 of them have been stopped. Will Errol Spence Jr. get stopped on Saturday night?
I always tell everybody, I don't go in there looking for the knockout. I go looking for the win. But if he get out of line, he's going to be the next one down.
I've been getting out of line my whole life, so shit, you gonna do what you gonna do.
Shit, I'm about to take my belt off then.
You gonna do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna do it.
Errol?
You don't need more than the belt. I don't know what you talking about. I ain't one of your kids.
I'm gonna
you
treat
don't
you
need more than the belt. I ain't one of your kids.
I'm gonna treat you like one.
Yeah, all right, we gonna see.
All right, we definitely gonna see.
We definitely gonna see.
Errol, same question to you. One of your monikers is man down. This is for the undisputed welterweight title. Will you stop Terence Bud Crawford Saturday?
Put him in the dirt.
Folks,
I ain't putting nobody in the dirt.
Folks, we'll wrap it up with this. Bud Crawford, for the over 1 million people who will be watching this fight, for the well over 20,000 that have sold out this arena, put down their hard-earned money to come watch you 2 champions fight. What can you guarantee us we're going to get when you step in the ring with Errol Spence Jr. on Saturday night?
I can guarantee fireworks. I can guarantee y'all that. You know, I'm 100%, 120% ready. I'm ready for whatever he brings to the table. He say he come and step in and he's gonna break me, as he say. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's go.
Errol Spence Jr., same question. Over 1 million people are going to buy this fight.
You ain't gonna bring nothing.
Over 20,000 are going to come to this arena. What can you guarantee the boxing public they're going to get when you step in the ring with Terence Bud Crawford?
You a bitch,
You don't
nigga.
get legendary stuff.
You a bitch, nigga.
See,
You a bitch,
see,
nigga.
he-
You a bitch, nigga.
Well, hold on,
Fuck you talking to, nigga.
Let Errol.
You a bitch, nigga. Cause you keep
too
talking like a
emotional.
bitch, nigga.
You too
You doing
emotional,
all that
man.
talking, nigga.
That's how
You
we're
doing
gonna
all
get
that
him.
talking, nigga. Oh, whole ass nigga.
You catch me,
Niggas
gotta
always
come back.
talking.
Catch me, gotta come back.
EJ?
Real niggas don't talk, nigga. And you talking too much, nigga.
But like I said, this
You want
fight,
some attention,
this gonna be
nigga.
some iconic
Fucking
shit right
female.
here. This is gonna be legendary shit right
Oh,
here.
female ass nigga.
Y'all make
want some
sure y'all
attention.
tune in. This is a legendary old school fight.
Get that whole ass nigga some attention. Put the camera on him, cause that's what he doing. Showing out like a female. Fuck.
Let him finish, bud. Go ahead, EJ.
Yeah, all right. See where that
Y'all
gets you.
done? Y'all done?
Go ahead.
This is gonna be some legendary shit. This is gonna be iconic shit. I guarantee y'all gonna wanna tune into this fight. Y'all gonna wanna buy this fight. This is gonna be your money's worth. But this is gonna be something people gonna talk about this fight 30, 40 years from now when they talk about legendary fights, like they talk about Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, and Marvin Hagler, and those Fort Kings era, and all those tough fights back then. They're gonna talk about this fight the same way, and it's gonna be somebody in USA Boxing as an amateur 20 years from now watching our fight on YouTube, whatever platforms they got, and saying, man, I want to be in the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford type fight. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. I guarantee you it's going to be nothing but fireworks from start to finish.
Folks, Saturday, we're just a couple days away from history. 2 undefeated champions putting their belts, putting their legacies on the line for a chance to make history, to become the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. And it comes your way live on Showtime pay-per-view, Saturday, July 29th. We will see you here at T-Mobile Arena, 8 o'clock Eastern, that's 5 o'clock Pacific time. Gentlemen, we're gonna have just one more face-off. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you all of you for watching.
Welcome to the main event. This is where it all begins. Welcome to the main event. Our lives, we were made for this moment. Our time is now, we don't rent it, man, we own it. We them boys, diamonds under pressure, school of hard knocks. I am your professor. Don't blink, you might miss out on the magic. We the real McCoy, these other players plastic. Turn the lights up, bring me all the action. The time is now. Welcome to the main event. This is where it all begins. Welcome to the main event. There was only one in the end. Only one crown. Only one can win. There was only one in the end. There was only one crown. Only one can win. This is where it all begins. Welcome to the main event. This is where it all begins. Welcome to the main event.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Why is he leaving? Okay, stay right here. All right. Media. Okay, we need television are going to come this way for Spence. TV's in the back only. Video, you're going to come down here. Print, you're going to go down there for Crawford.